Mike. What day is it? It's Wednesday. Hump day. It's what? It's hump day. And we all know that Stoop Kid never leaves his stoop. Here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, and I'm just checking in on you. What's going on? How are ya? Now, today is June the 25th, and this is going to be your weekly vendor reset and must-buys for both Cassie Mendoza and Danny Weaver. But first, we have to find the snitch. Now, the snitch is located in over a dozen different locations throughout the open world. So what I do every week is I ask everybody, please, let each other know in the comments where you typically find the snitch, where you found the snitch today, to help each other out. Because I know for some people it's pretty hard to find the snitch, and for others, they find them in the exact same spot every single time. For me, for example, check this out.
My buddy is open for business.
So my coordinates for the snitch are 1408 by 3626, and I'm just south of the 1040 safe house. Now, the fastest way to get to this location is to fast travel to the Jefferson Trade Center and just run across the street. It's truly that simple. Now, once you get to the snitch, you can accept the bounty, and if your open world difficulty setting is set to heroic, you should get a heroic bounty. And check out all these bounties that I have gained over the weeks. Pretty cool. Now, once you do that, he will give you the gun runner's location, which is Cassie Mendoza and Danny Weaver. And those are white shopping cart icons on the map right here. Booyah. So now we have their locations. So there's Danny Weaver. We need to find Cassie. There we go. Cassie Mendoza. So this week, Cassie Mendoza is in Southwest, right across the street from the Air and Space Museum. So we're going to do that one first because Cassie's a legit vendor. You can just use your normal credits and get whatever it is you want from Cassie. But Danny Weaver is a textiles vendor, and it's a little bit different. So we'll talk about Danny Weaver as soon as we are done with Cassie Mendoza. Now, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. What are you waiting on? Come on, support the channel by subscribing. I do daily Division content, so ring that notification bell. That way you don't miss a single Division upload. But here is Cassie Mendoza. Timestamp it. Do whatever you need to, but here we go.
Over and see.
Now, starting off at the top, we do have the named items, and this does come with a disclaimer. So, for the bottom three named items, if you are new or returning to the game, you might not see these bottom three named items, and that's because you have to unlock them. So, to unlock the Shield Splinter, you have to hunt down and eliminate all of the Year 1 hunters, and open up the ivory chest in the base of ops. For the Hunter Killer, you have to hunt down and eliminate all of the Year 2 hunters, which are... They are in Warlords of New York, so you do have to have that expansion. And same thing for the Huntsman. The Huntsman, you have to hunt down and eliminate all of the Year 7 hunters. And then you can get this from the Ash box that is in the Battle for Brooklyn DLC. So Washington, D.C., Woney, and Brooklyn. Okay. So starting off at the top, we have the Rusty. This is the named RPK with perfect pressure point, and this one with headshot damage. Not bad. Following that, we have the Henri. This is the named Electric chest piece, and this one with perfect companion, and it has headshot and health. Going down to these Hunter items, we have the Shield Splinterer. This is the named F2000 with Perfect Optimist. And this week it comes with damage to armor. That is a pretty good one. With some decent rolls too, so that's really not bad. And if you don't like the damage to armor, you could easily just make it damage to targets at a cover. Following that, we have the Hunter Killer. This one is actually perfect. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Armor regeneration and hazard on Perfect Intimidate all day. You could put this on a tank build, you could put this on an armor regeneration build, and you're good to go. Now, what I would do is if you're going to put this on a armor regeneration build, just change the hazard to crit chance, headshot, crit damage, whatever it is, for a little bit more damage. Now, I know a lot of people want hazard right now, but remember, you get a lot of hazard from the current set of modifiers. So just remember that. You don't really have to run too much hazard. You could run a little bit more damage. And finally, for the named items, we have the Huntsman. This is the named FAMAS, And this named FAMAS comes with Perfect Frenzy. Now, this week it comes with Rate of Fire, which is meh. It's all right. What I would do is change the rate of fire off for damage to targets at a cover. The other attributes are good enough to where you could pick this one up and just optimize it, and you would be good to go. Looking at the gear set items, we have a True Patriot backpack with armor regeneration, not bad. Tip of the Spear chest piece with skill haste. Striker gloves with crit damage, that's a good one. Pick those up and change the weapon damage to an armor core, that is a good pickup. Striker knee pads with crit chance, again, pick these up and change it to armor. Those are both really good pickups. Moving down, we have a Breaking Point holster with weapon handling and a True Patriot mask with explosive resistance. Going to the high-end items, we have a military G36 with flatline and crit chance. The G36 does have the long underbarrel rail, so you could keep the flatline on there and just change the crit chance to damage to targets at a cover, and you'd be good to go. Following that, we have the Urban MDR with Max Headshot and Thunderstrike. Providence Gloves. These are actually decent. You could pick up these gloves, make the weapon damage core an armor core, and go straight headshot builds, or you can make this double crit. There's so many different ways you can mess with this one. Pretty cool. And finally, for the high-end items, we have a Zoo holster with health and headshot. Going to the mods, we have Repair Skill 17.5 and Trap Duration of 4.4. Now, must-buys, things to look for from Cassie Mendoza. The Shield Splinter is not bad. The Hunter Killer is actually really good. The Huntsman also is not bad. Like, all of these have decent attributes and decent rolls. For the gear set items, the True Patriot bag is good. Both of the Striker items are really good. Actually, both of the True Patriot. You could easily make the mask pretty good. Just change the explosive resistance for whatever it is you want. For the high-end items, the military G36 and the Providence. Good to go. All right, so now let's talk about textiles, okay? So to get textiles for Danny Weaver, you have to go to your apparel tab, right? Go to caches, and in the bottom, you'll see your standard apparel caches. Now, if it says all event items are collected, that means every single time you open it, you will get a duplicate, and those duplicates will be converted into textiles. So, for example, just got a new emote. Oh, nice. Look at me. Hey, 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 hey. But anyways, I already have this emote, so it's giving me 115 textiles. And then once that's added, you go over to Danny Weaver, and you can spend those textiles. So this week, Danny Weaver is in Federal Triangle. So what you do is you fast travel to the theater, and you just run across the street to Danny Weaver. Now, I hope everyone is having a great week. I know it's summer vacay. A lot of people are out at the beach or whatever, water parks, what have you. Let's see here. Let's go over here to Danny Weaver. I know our house is full. Sounds like a freaking farm, like a freaking farm, whatever. A whole bunch of farm animals just running around screeching. I swear, man, sometimes it sounds like there's like a screaming goat. You guys remember? You guys remember the goats from like those farms, and they just like randomly just like scream? I swear, man, every once in a while, my oldest will get my youngest worked up, and then he'll start to screech like a freaking goat, and I'm like, what is that noise? Anyways, here we go. Danny Weaver, timestamp it, do whatever you need to. Here we go.
You want to make a deal?
Ooh, 2 exotics, 2 optimizations, and a field proficiency. I really only care about the 2 exotics. I need exotic components really bad. Make sure that they take away from your textiles when you pick them up. That way they're not bugged. And also, when you leave Danny Weaver, make sure they all appear in the bottom left of your screen.
Happy we could make a trade.
So you see right there, you got to wait a few. There you go. All right. So for the 2 exotics, go to Danny Weaver right now, get your 2 exotics, and let me know what you get. Here are my 2 exotics. Let's see. Yeah, the Iron Lung and the Dread Edict. Okay. Not bad. Let me know what you get in the comment section below. I am Kamikazevondoom. I tried to make this one quick because I am busy. So I will see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourself. You know the whole spiel. Hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, all right? Peace out.